Good afternoon, everyone. It is 5:32. At this time, I'd like to call the order for a meeting for a planning commission today. Ruth, could you please make a roll call, please?
Chairman Zargoni,
Present.
Vice Chairman Miller,
Here.
Commissioner York,
Here.
Commissioner Mendel, and Commissioner Garza are absent. Commissioner Munoz,
Here.
Commissioner Motahi.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to move to public comment. If anyone would like to speak regarding any item on the agenda, if you would please come forward, please. Please state your name and address for the record.
Yes, sir. My name is Moses Cortez. I'm the owner of 4034 Violet Road, neighboring property to 4040 Violet Road. And I'm strongly against the rezoning of the property from a residential to a commercial, worried about my taxes going up and the rush of construction since my house is so close to the property line. But the fact that the owner, Robert, got upset with me about a fence issue I told him about. When he first bought the property, I had built the fence 12 years ago, and not really having the tools or the knowledge, I strung out 500 and something feet of string line, tried to put a fence because I was raising goats and had, food that I needed to keep my goats and dogs in.
So if I may interject, sir, I guess it is, in my understanding, that this item was taken off from
Right.
tonight's agenda.
This is a zoning case that was scheduled for this evening, and there was an issue with the meets and bounds, so we had to pull it, but the residents did receive the mailer. And so it will be rescheduled, but.
For the next meeting?
I'm not sure what date that meeting will be.
But they will be notified again?
They will be notified, right.
So if you have
and-
any specific comment toward the zoning, if you would please, any other item regarding any personal differences that's not in terms of peripheral
Okay,
volume or disagreement you have with an owner. I know you have some concern about the zoning.
Yeah, well, he also, because the fence wasn't moved in with 10 days, he gave me 10 days. If not, he was going to take me to court and make me pay for his delays. I asked him from the beginning, keep me in the loop, let me know, and he gave me 10 days only. But the fact is, I didn't mind moving it, I just needed more than 10 days, and he got upset with me. Threatened to get the code enforcement on me, threatened to file a police report. I have all of it in text. And then I also wasn't aware of all the 24-hour notice about pictures or anything, but I got pictures of, since he's bought the property.
Like I said, sir, those disagreements or any disputes you have with the adjacent owner regarding anything in terms of legalities, if I'm understanding, it's not in the body of this.
Well, I mean, I got pictures of him bringing.
I understand, but you are concerned about the zoning change that is coming up, and you're in opposition with the zoning, is that?
Yes,
what
I don't agree with it. I
Okay.
strongly disagree with it.
Is there anything else that you like to discuss regarding a zoning case or opposition that you have?
Just the fact that since he's got it, he just put vehicles on it and he has a trailer full of trash. I mean, I don't know what else to say. My kids are afraid to play outside because he sits in the yard. I know, just sits in the yard for hours doing who knows what. My kids come inside. I don't know how else to fight this. I've tried to get legal help. I try to talk to people. Every door I've opened has been closed, and I don't know what else to do.
And again, I hate to interrupt or interject. Our body is to simply decide if the appropriate zoning case it is within requirement. And if you have any opposition regarding a zoning, you can state your comment. If there's anything else, obviously you can seek maybe some legal advice or anything else that is really not in
Okay,
this body. Perfect.
Other than the fact my taxes being raised, it to be in a commercial, me building a house, I plan on building a house, but I don't know if I'll still be able to. I don't know what the zoning is going to do to my property.
We will definitely hear the case when it comes up on the next meeting, and you will be notified, so you can definitely be here and we will discuss this. So, is there anything else that you need to make a comment?
Guess not.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak regarding public comments? None, I will close the public comments and move on to approval of the absences. Do you have a motion for approval of the absences?
Make a motion that we approve the absences.
Second.
We have a motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Moving on to approval of the minutes from the January 11, 2023. Do I have a motion or further discussion regarding this item?
I move that we approve minutes from the January 11th meeting.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Moving on to annual report for discussions and possible action regarding the Planning Commission for 2022. Commissioners, do you have any questions or comments regarding the annual report for the Planning Commission 2022? None? Any further discussion? The motion?
We do require action on this item.
Do you require action on it?
I was just asking if you missed a presentation. It looked like he was going to.
Is it the presentation?
No, there's not a presentation, but I believe the report was included in your
the agenda,
packet.
yes.
So if you do have any questions, we'd be glad to address those.
The only question I have is, we currently have 2 vacancies, and it is my understanding that there have been some applications for city council consideration, and of course, because of the election time last year, it was kind of delayed. Is there any updates on that, as far as any discussion
I don't have an update, I just know it's delayed.
delayed?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So it won't be, they won't be appointed at the 31st meeting?
I don't know. I don't know that date of appointment. We can check and email the commissioners if you would like.
that would be helpful. I would appreciate
All
that,
right,
yeah.
very good.
Any other question? Do we have a motion?
Make a motion that we approve the annual report as presented by staff.
I'll second
Second.
that.
We have a motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Moving on to consent public items, Commissioner York will be abstaining from item 3. So if you could just please read number 3 by itself, we can make a motion, and then we'll move on to the next.
Okay, good
Thank
evening,
you.
Commissioners. Marco Orozco, City Planner, Corporate Development Services. I'll be reading into record the plat item number 3 on consent hearing A, Portside subdivision. It's a PUD. It's for Phase 2 and 3. It's a preliminary plat of 1.5 acres. Staff recommends approval. It has met the Texas Local Government Code and the regulations of the Unified Development Code.
Commissioners, do you have any question for staff regarding item number 3? None. At this time, I'd like to open the public comments. Does anyone have any comment regarding item number 3, plats? None. I will close the public hearing and entertain further discussions or a motion.
Make a motion that we approve item number 3.
Second.
We have a motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, moving on to item 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Correct. With the plats, continues number 4, Bayview Addition, Block 11, Lot 19R and 20R, it's a replat of .34 acres. Number 5 is Padre Island, number 1, Block 34, Lot 1A and 1B, replat of .68 acres. Number 6, Country Club Estates, Unit 7, Block 2, Lot 3R, replat of .28 acres. Number 7, Starlight Estates, Unit 7, final plat of 23.34 acres. And items 8 and 9 is a plat with a wastewater waiver for Thurman's Marine, Block 1, Lot 1, final plat of 1.59 acres. The plats are meeting the Texas Local Government Code and regulations of the Unified Development Code. I'm going to go ahead and continue reading the consent public item, item B, the new zoning. for Margot Moore Non-Exempt Protection Trust. This is located at or near 7901 South Padre Island Drive. This is a rezoning from the RS 4.5 single-family 4.5 district and the RS 6 single-family 6 district to the RM1 multifamily district. Staff recommends approval on this item as well.
Thank you. Commissioner, any question for staff? None. At this time, I'd like to open public comments regarding item 4 to 10. Does anyone would like to speak regarding any of these items? None. I will close the public hearing and entertain a further discussions or possible motion.
I make a motion, we approve items 4 through 10 as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion carries. Moving on to director report.
There's no report this evening.
Thank you. Any future agenda item? None. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Another record breaker.
Holly Road from Crosstown Expressway to Greenwood Drive is now complete. The total project cost was $3.8 million. The start date was